What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. So today I have some new glitter polygels from Makartt to share with you guys. They sent me two colors. One is a black one called Cosmo Black, and then I also have a red one called Stellar Red. They each come with a little instruction booklet and they are full-size tubes. These polygels are so sparkly. I love glitter polygels so much. I'll be showing you guys the swatches in a few. But yeah, these are really nice full-size bottles. Makartt is also having their weekend sale, so if you were looking to grab any of their kits or anything, now would be the best time. They also sent me this cute little ambassador mask, which I thought was really nice. But yeah, you guys can use my code in the description box if you wanted to get additional like money off of your sale. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the colors really quick. The first one I'm swatching is Cosmo Black. It's an all black polygel with really fine like rainbow glitters in it. It's so pretty. I was thinking of wearing this one, but yeah, I'm a little too pale for like black nails right now. I feel like if I wear that, like it will give me goth vibes. Not that there's anything wrong with goth, but I just feel like it doesn't look right on me for some reason. But yeah, I did go in with a thin layer at first because I wasn't sure how much glitter was in these and it could tend to get bulky. So I did actually end up going in with a second coat after this, so you guys could really see the glitter and everything. But yeah, this is the red one. It's called Stellar Red. I'll be using this one in the video today. It's really pretty. It's like a, not like a really deep red. It's kind of like a darker red, but it's not too dark. And it has some like different size glitters in there, like medium and fine red glitters. It's super pretty. These are easy to work with. I used a slip solution. And I also used a base gel in the video, but this is after the second coat and a top coat. Very pretty. I also have some scents this month from Dossier to show you guys. Dossier is the perfume company that makes perfumes inspired by designer scents. So this first one is called Floriental Almond. This one is inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl perfume. This smells amazing. This one is my favorite. It smells almost like the real one, but like not exactly like it, but it still smells really good. My husband really loves this one, and so do I. It's like really feminine and sexy. If you were looking to pick a perfume from them, I highly recommend this one. It just smells so good. Like, they smell amazing. And yeah, the bottles are full size. They're like 50 milliliter and they have a magnetic top. I really love the modern style with the notes on the bottle. If you guys aren't familiar with Dossier, that's like something that they do. The next one I have is inspired by Giorgio Armani. This one smells just like the real perfume, except the after smell of it is a little bit weird. I don't know if it's the pepper or what, but that just threw me off a bit. But it's still pretty nice. The last one I have is inspired by Chloe's. Chloe, this one is not for everybody. If you like rose scented perfumes, then you would really like this. Normally I don't like scents like that, but this one, I could do this one. I kind of do like it. It's not for every day though, but it is a nice rose scented perfume. It smells like sweet and rosy. And I also did pick out two for my husband. One called Aromatic Star Anise and Musky Osmosis. The first one is inspired by Dior Sauvage, and the other one is inspired by Creed Aventus. They smell okay. I'm not too like into them. Like, they're not the best men's colognes I've ever smelled. My husband kind of feels the same way. They smell okay, but I don't think I would like recommend them. I'm pretty picky when it comes to scents. They're a little too like musky for me. Alright, so jumping into the tutorial, I did go ahead and apply some stiletto tips from Makartt off camera, and I'm going in with my dehydrator and primer now. Today's set is going to be pretty simple, and I wanted it to be that way. I just wanted like a simple red glittery nail, but the way I applied the bling, I wanted like the tops of the nail to kind of look studded, like studded with red rhinestones, if that makes any sense. I do like a really simple set once in a while. And plus I didn't want to overdo it because this polygel is like so glittery, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, I was just feeling like red stilettos. I know I've been doing stilettos a lot lately. I'm really gonna try not to overdo it, but yeah, for this set I definitely felt like it had to be stilettos because, you know, the all red and everything and the studded, I just thought it was like a cute vibe or whatever. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply a base gel. You always want to do that with polygel nails or gel nails. It's going to give your gel something to grip onto, and it's going to stay on your nail really good, and it also protects your natural nails from staining and stuff like that. So I'm going to take that Stellar Red shade and I'm going to just start applying it to my nails. The first coat I went in with, I don't think it was like enough, so I did end up going in with a second coat, but I don't really like adding like too much polygel at once because then I feel like I overdo it. So I'm just gonna end up going in with a second coat. But yeah, I found that the base gel works really good as a slip solution for this polygel, especially because polygels with glitter in them tend to be like a little bit more harder to move on the nail. These aren't really that hard, but you know, when there's so much glitter in there, it just takes a little longer. Using the base gel will really just help the polygel glide down the nail a lot faster. And I do use like a little bit of slip solution as well, like if my brush starts sticking or if the polygel starts sticking to my brush. So yeah, as you can see, I just squeezed the polygel from right out of the bottle and onto the nail, and then I kind of just like start patting around the cuticle, and then I pat side to side all the way down the nail, and I use my brush to smooth the nail out before I go ahead and cure in my lamp. As you can see, I'm flash curing as I apply the polygel. I always like to flash cure my nails because I feel like it just kind of holds the polygel in place a little bit while I do the other nails. If I was to just go ahead and just keep applying the polygel without flash curing, I probably would end up hitting my nails. So I always end up like doing that. But yeah, as you could see with one coat of the polygel, I mean, it's pretty pigmented, but I did want them to be a little bit thicker. Like I wanted more of an apex. So I am going to end up going in with a second coat after this. So to apply the second coat, I'm just going to go right over the first coat exactly the same way. I'm just applying the polygel right over the first layer and then just patting it right over that. I did do a cure in my bigger lamp for 60 seconds to make sure that the nails were cured all the way through before going in with this second layer. You always want to make sure you do that with polygel because if it's not fully cured, it will be like kind of gummy on the inside of the nail, and when you file and stuff, you'll end up like filing through the nail a little bit, and you'll see that. So definitely always do a cure like for 60 seconds in your lamp, or depending on your lamp, like do a full cure before you apply any more layers of anything. The flash curing is not going to fully cure your nails, so that's why I always do that. But yeah, I'm going right over the previous layer. It's pretty easy. I just start by the cuticle like I did before, and then work my way side to side down the nail and just smooth the nail out. And I will be curing in my bigger lamp as well when I'm done with all the nails before I go to file them. And I will be like cleansing with isopropyl alcohol. I did also like hit one of my nails on the way in the lamp, but yeah, I did end up filing it and it was fine. But that's why I always like flash cure my nails, even though I did hit my nail on the way in the lamp. Of course, that would be me. But yeah, most time I don't always do that. But yeah, you can always fix it with filing. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and start shaping up the nails. I'm using this medium grit ceramic drill bit just to kind of smooth out the nails and like, you know, redefine the shape of them. These tips come pre-shaped, so I just kind of had to go in and like just file and make sure everything was smooth and file underneath the nails. One thing I did want to mention though that I noticed with this polygel was that when I was filing, some of the glitters on the top layer were like chipping off. So you might want to go in with a layer of clear polygel to encapsulate these. With certain glitter polygels, you don't have to do that. But I was getting that issue with this polygel. However, I was able to buff off those extra pieces in the end. So yeah, I didn't really have any issues after that. After I buffed those pieces off, everything was back to normal. So if you're okay with doing that, then I would recommend just, you know, doing regular filing. And I kind of just like took a sanding band at the end and just filed off those little extra glitters that kind of like chipped off. And then I took my buffer just to re-smooth out the nails and they were fine. But yeah, if you're okay with that, then I would just do it this way because it kind of does save time instead of like going in with a whole layer of clear on every nail. But it's all up to you and your personal like preference. Next, I'm going to seal around the cuticles with my cuticle bit. As always, you guys know if you watch my channel a lot, I always finish with a cuticle bit because it's so much easier because the bits are a lot smaller. But as you can see on the nails, there's like silver glitters from where the glitters got chipped off. So that is where I'll be going in with like my sanding band and my buffer to like kind of like buff off those little pieces. But after that, the nails were like pretty much back to normal. So yeah, I really don't think you would have to go in with a clear unless you truly wanted to. But yeah, it is fixable. I feel like it just takes like even longer to go in with the extra layer of clear, because most glitter polygels you really don't have to do that. So yeah, now I'm just going to redefine the shape of the nails. I'm using a 100-180 grit nail file, and I'm just reshaping them up. So to do the stiletto shape, you're going to want to hold your file at an angle, straight at an angle, and file in the tip. For these, I did make them a little bit more sharp than I usually do, but I did go ahead and round off the tips so they weren't like razors or anything like that. But I felt like they just went with the design, because, you know, the whole style, the way I wanted them, the all red stilettos and the studded look, I think this shape was more appropriate, like a little bit sharper in my opinion. Okay, so as you could see, I'm taking a 180 sanding band on a low speed, and I'm just lightly filing over those silver glitters to get them off of the nail. You don't want to file too hard because you don't want to make like little divots in your nail, because that can happen. You just want to lightly like kind of brush them off with the sanding band on a very low speed, and then you're going to want to go in with your buffer again to smooth out everything. Because if you just leave your nails like that, you're going to be able to see like little scratches. So definitely buff out those scratches. And yeah, the nails are back to normal, as you can see. And to finish everything up, I'm just going to go in with my top coat and top coat all the nails. This one is from Makartt. It's from their pink polygel kit. But yeah, I'm just going to be placing the rhinestones into the top coat. You guys know I don't keep my nails on long, but of course use something stronger if you are going to keep them on longer. But the Makartt top coat does hold stones really well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what they put in this stuff, but yeah, most of the time I don't really ever get any that fall off unless I hit my hand like super hard on something. But yeah, it's not bad for just like being a top coat. But yeah, I have these red rhinestones that I've had for like ever that I barely ever use, so I figured they would be perfect for this set. So I'm going to be placing some small ones like going across the nail in like 3 rows towards the cuticle area, and just like spacing them out a little bit, and it's going to give the illusion of kind of like a studded like type of rhinestone look. I really love the way they turned out. I kind of wanted to do it on the entire nail, but I don't think I had enough stones for that. Plus, when I took this box out of my drawer, like all the sizes were mixed up, so I was like, no way. I will be here all day trying to go through these sizes and find. I already had a hard enough time like trying to find the same size, and I accidentally put a bigger size on the pinky, but I actually decided to leave it because it gave it like kind of a cool look. So on the pinky and the thumb, I ended up doing bigger stones. So it's like the first 3 nails are like the same size. Stones are a little smaller, and then the pinky are slightly bigger, and so are the thumb. So yeah, it looks like a kind of a little style. You can't really tell unless you look like really close, but yeah, the ones on the pinky are definitely bigger. But yeah, overall I do like the way it turned out. It is a pretty simple set, but it's really cute. I do love that simple look once in a while. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do get notified when I upload. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.